mythical creatures, magic and sorcery, epic battles, love and betrayal. Welcome back to the channel. Make yourself comfortable because today we are going to tell you one of the greatest stories of all time, the legend of King Arthur. Our story starts in a small village of Britannia, an ancient kingdom composed of present-day United Kingdom and part of France. The year is 470 AD, and a small baby with a very unique destiny is just born. He is the son of Pendragon, king of Britannia, and one of his mistresses. Due to his illegitimate nature, the child named Arthur is placed under the guardianship of Merlin, an extremely powerful enchanter guided by the gods themselves. The child then raised hidden and far from his biological father. But when Pendragon found death on the battlefield, many wanted to become new king. Therefore, Merlin the enchanter challenged them. Only the one able to remove a legendary sword called Excalibur from an anvil placed on a rock will be the king of Britannia. Everyone failed except a young unknown man who was in fact none other than Arthur himself. On that day, Arthur, despite his childhood in exile, recovered the throne of Britannia, left vacant by his father. A new chapter in Arthur's life began. First, he married Guinevere, the daughter of an allied king, and settled in the famous castle of Camelot. Then Arthur decided to embark on the greatest quest of his entire life, the quest for the Holy Grail, one of the most sacred objects for all Christians in the world that has been used to collect the blood of Christ while he was dying crucified on the cross. It is said that this powerful artifact could free the world and humanity from evilness, but only a person with a genuine pure heart will be able to find the Grail. To accomplish his quest, Arthur decided to gather around him the greatest knights who ever lived, and soon legendary knights will be united. We call them the Knights of the Round Table, like Yvain, the Knight of the Lion, who defends the weakest, Gilead, the knight with a pure heart and dressed in vermilion armor, or Lancelot, simply considered the greatest knight in the world. During their adventures to find the sacred object, the Knights of the Round Table, led by Arthur, they slay many mythical creatures, dragons, free princesses, find fabulous treasures. But because Arthur and his knights' hearts were partially filled with darkness, they will never find the Grail. Indeed, Lancelot and Queen Guinevere are secretly in love for a long time, and the queen finally committed adultery. For the rest, ego and thirst for glory will unfortunately lead most of the Knights of the Round Table to lie, to steal, and even eventually kill each other. Meanwhile, Arthur falls victim to a magical curse and commits incest with his half-sister Morgane the Wary, resulting in their illegitimate son, Mordred. Many years later, taking advantage of the absence of Arthur who went to a distant land in search of the Grail, Mordred takes power throughout the kingdom of Camelot. On his return, Arthur fights his son, and during the Battle of Camlan, he is gravely injured. Sensing that his end was near, Arthur ordered his knight to throw Excalibur, his legendary sword, into a lake, and then he retreated to the Isle of Avalon, a hidden and mysterious island. Legend has it that no one really knows what happened there. Some say he died and has been buried there, while others said that he survived and was placed dormant until the day he returned to save and finally deliver his kingdom from evil. The legend of King Arthur is one of the most mysterious and intriguing stories of all time because it smartly mixes real facts, characters, and places with fictionalized ones. We still have a lot to tell you about this story, so if you liked it, let us know, and we'll tell you more in some coming videos. Thank you again for your support, and see you soon for another story.